Okay, now it's about to get serious. I'm mad, which means I'm crazy right now. Until the anger wears off, I'm temporarily insane. Let's deal with this. Once and for all, kill it. I thought I killed it when I posted on Facebook, time to kill the gossip and the rumors. But obviously somebody didn't get the memo. If you come near me and I look like I hate you, I had that look on my face before you came. Let me tell you what it's about. My neighbors and the shit that they do. Every day, all day long. It's like a fly that won't go away until you kill it. Okay? I'm gonna start in the middle and I'm gonna work my way out in both damn directions. Let's start with there's a rumor going around, and I'm gonna tell you where the rumor started and where it came from. There's a rumor going around that one of the smartest people in the world, the most sane person alive, the one that's helping everybody else get their mind back that they done lost his damn mind, he crazy, and that he's walking around talking to himself. Yeah, I know. But they didn't get the notes, they didn't hear the song or nothing. But they didn't hear talking to yourself, so just don't even mention that right now. They're still stuck on stupid. Okay? We're talking about the rumor that they're spreading. So let me tell you what they have to do with this talking to myself thing. And most of these notes I made, okay, where you think I got this stuff from? Why do you think I seem so angry in those notes? I'm just sitting in my driveway on my own property, not messing with anybody, rehearsing my songs, rehearsing my speeches, my movies. I'm writing them in my head. I'm thinking out loud. I'm doing all kinds of things because none of these people are professional. They be playing music all day long and wheeling cameras like they're professional photographer and professional entertainer and professional hacker and computer. None of these people are nothing because they don't know the first thing about any of it. Any actor knows what I'm doing is completely normal. Every actor does it. Okay? Every actor makes these faces in order that they can make expressions that show up on the camera without saying a word. Everybody does these facial exercises that look all crazy. All right? They just don't do it in their front yard. Everybody rehearses their lines. Everybody in the business rehearses their lines. They rehearse their songs. They rehearse their speech. But someone who's never given a speech, never done anything, don't know the difference between talking to yourself and rehearsing. Okay? That's why I don't listen to none of that crazy noise that they're calling music. Bunch of amateurs at this age ain't gonna get it. If you've been doing it all this damn time and you're still a damn amateur that don't know shit about the business, I can't help you. Those who didn't become a star at least became experts on what they were doing. So let's start at the corner of V and 8th. To the other side, on the even number side of the block, we have some people who've only been here a few years. Alright? They're not old vets in the neighborhood. Someone came across some money and they bought them a house. Alright? But it's not just someone. See, they're just like these other vampires. You know, Chris and all the people who rode by here who rented a house across from the park and pointed a camera at my driveway and filmed everything I did and then went on TV doing my moves and didn't tell nobody where they got them from. These people in the corner are doing the same thing. Their daughter and her boyfriend. Okay? They're doing the same thing. But they smile at me like they my friend. As they vampire everything they can, get every idea they can get off of me, do whatever. Don't give me a dime, don't give me no credit, don't put my name nowhere. They're doing the same shit. Alright? Let's move next door, Alberto. If you come by, you hear an organ playing all day long, out of key, out of tune. Sound like the theme from Archie Bunker, All in the Family. All the songs sound the damn same. All right, I let that go. You know, play your music, do whatever. It's your yard, your house. They could have a meth lab in the back. I wouldn't know. I'm not in their business. Always got traffic all the time. That's a sign of illegal activity. I don't even bat an eye. But what does he do? Him and his yard guests post up in the yard. Wherever I move, they move where they can see me. And they just sit there and watch me all day, talking like a bunch of old drunk ladies. All right? And they're only 1 foot apart, but they want to talk loud enough for me to hear. Which means I can't think about what I'm doing. I can't concentrate on what I'm doing from hearing them talking about me in the background. And they're not saying nothing important that's worth saying. He's finna light a cigarette right now. How lame can you get? He's sleepy. What kind of crap is that? There's something really wrong with those people. And here's what they say. How can he get mad at us for we're his fans, we love him? I got a sentence for you. Dogs love food. And you nothing but another batch of vampires trying to feed on me because you a zombie with nothing on your mind to think about. You have to look around for something to think about. Oh, let's hop across the street while we're at it. Not directly across the street because it's a truck driver who's never home. Some racist old white man who robbed my baby mama out of her house. The house belongs to her mom. Her mom married his dad. Her mom died first. The dad claimed the house as his, and paid a dime for it, and then left it. And then the son is claiming it's his house. It's not neither one of their houses. It's Deb's house. But anyway, he tried to offer me $20 to watch his house like I'm a watchdog. Classic white man shit. He needed to just go on and get out the neighborhood. That's probably why they were shooting at his house. But he doesn't live here anyway. He lives in that truck. We're not talking about that house. Let's move one next door. The Music. I don't even really want to say their name. Same as over here with Alberto and them. All day long, their mouth is too big to whisper because everything they say, I hear. And all day long, they have a big screen TV. And all day long, they're looking out the window at me, making comments all day long of everything I do. This is where Paul lives. Remember I mentioned Paul? Paul has issues. Once upon a time, it got so serious, I say, hell with it, man. Let him go. It might be worth some money one day. You need someone to do that. That's where he got the idea from. He was being nosy. I was talking to one of my rappers, told them that everything I said need to be recorded, and that I'm losing a lot of things. This obsessed homosexual gay man who calls himself in love me or whatever, or went to obsessing like a psycho, sneaking around, doing something that everyone knows is illegal now. They know paparazzis are illegal. But no. He's going to do any ninja photographer. They took no lessons, no nothing. They read a book, ain't did crap. But he learned a lot along the way because I made it as difficult as I can for him. That's what makes the teaching. Now that part I could live with because I could have just went and bought the films from him and been done with that. But no, he got a bunch of fat, greedy sisters with big mouths who want to run around. They're nothing and they want to seem important. And they fucked up and started to try to seem important off of me. But we're his neighbor. No, you not. You don't even live there, Wank. It's your mom's house. Running around town like they have insider information on me because everyone's running around talking about me. No one wants to talk to them about anything. So they use me with their greedy butt for attention. Had a visitor. You might not notice the pause, but you can always tell when the sound changes that I paused it. Okay? Now, let's get back to these people. They went around all over the town because everybody's talking about me, not them nor their business. So they want to run around talking about my business. All right? Like they got inside information. They don't know nothing about me. Didn't even know my name until I accidentally sent a letter to their damn house. Okay? Now, and that was only because I couldn't use my address. And what does he do? What does he do when I do it? Same stupid crap, man, I can't even tell you about, but I catches him. No one knows I have this phone that I'm recording on except him, because the people sent the letter to his house. Did they give me my mail? Hell no. He tells his big gossiping ass sister, he has another phone. He has another phone. I'm telling you, he has another phone. They have no life. They have no nothing but greed. They don't even have a brain. They can't even decide what they want to eat without looking in my trash can and in my mouth and in my plate. They're mindless big lumps of whatever. And there's nothing to love. And I'm sitting there wondering why I don't like them. I'm going to ask them, what have you ever did that I like? Oh, let's not, let me, before I go down the list, let's mention the lie all these people got in common. The same lie that Uncle Sam told. The same lie that Uncle Sam is telling. All right? Here's the lie that Uncle Sam tells. I'm so powerful, I'm so smart, I'm so influential that they're scared of me. So they know they must keep an eye on me because there's no telling what I can do by all the things I've done already. But they're saying that. They've been watching me for 30 years before I did any of these things, right? Put me on the subversive list like I was a terrorist. But you know what they say now? We're watching out for you. Nothing but more vampires keeping an eye. They think they're smart and I'm stupid. That I don't know the difference between keeping an eye on you and feeding off you because I don't have nothing on my mind and watching out for you. How do you protect somebody with your eyeball? Is your eyeball going to jump out there and stop a bullet? We're watching. We got our eye on you. We're looking out for you. Let me tell you about anyone who comes to you and tell you they've been looking out for me. They haven't stopped one mosquito from biting me. They haven't stopped one thing from being stolen from my car, from my house, from my yard, from my patio, or nothing. Thieves came up right in their face and took it. But they're looking out for me. Been watching. We've been looking out for him for years. And it's a lie, 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 lie. The vampires have been feeding on me for years. Mindless people who've been feeding on me because they have nothing on their brain but mush. It's all lies. Today, a guy came pulled up at the park, had a baseball bat sitting right there up against the thing. All these people that was looking out for me didn't even see him. I just happened to cross the damn street. And when I crossed the street, he went to looking funny because he was trying to park where I could see him. He had on sunglasses, tinted window, the whole deal, baseball cap. He's trying not to let me see him. I was just going to the park. And as I was sitting there, I looked in the car, and I saw this baseball bat leaning against the dashboard. And I saw him trying to hide his face. He's one of them people that got fired, embarrassed, or his old lady left him because of something that I wrote. I know the kind. I see them all the time. They pass by here all the time. Every fat person with a big mouth flies by here. Heard what you said about fat people. Everybody that I say something about, they come by here. They jump in their car like they Billy Badass, and they're going to come check me. But when they come by and they look me in the eye, they tuck their tail in their ass and they keep going. Because they were expecting some weenie Michael Jackson. Not somebody whose eyes can cut them in half just alone on their eyes. But I already told you I was crazy when I turned this on. All right, that's what mad is, temporary insanity. Okay? Now, I must bounce back and forth across the street because everybody's doing the same thing. They're too nosy. They don't want nobody in their business. I already mentioned this earlier. These people don't even want you to see all the food they greedy butt eat. They hide their groceries. Sneak their groceries in the house because they eat more in one day than you eat all week. I don't say nothing about that. I'm not checking their bags. I'm not filming their bags. I'm not calling my friends telling them about how much it. Why are they doing it to me? Why the hell are they doing it to me? Talking about people depend on us. What the hell are you, a news reporter? Them same people who told you they depend on you about to turn on you and bite you in the throat and deny your ass more times than they did Jesus. We'll see if they depend on you. You know how many times these people who call themselves looking out for me, oh, don't forget Yuri on the other side and his family, and his daughter calling herself being in love with me back in the day. Now she got kids by some other thing and a husband and all this stuff, still looking at me like I'm supposed to love her. And because I don't, never even knew the girl's name. What these people do. They plot revenge on me. I haven't did nothing to none of them. But every time I turn around, I hear that word in their mouth to justify the little shit they do. Unleashing bugs and stuff over here on my yard. Spraying poison on my flowers and my bushes. Throwing clumps of shit over here and all kinds of crazy sick stuff. Oh, I ain't gonna even start with what the phone hell and blues they give me, call themselves getting revenge. You know something? There's a note missing from these notes. The greatest note I ever wrote. The one note that could have helped you more than every note together. They stole it and couldn't put it back. The people on the side of me. The people next door had company. Some, Hoffman Electronics and Johnson Plumber people. All doing the same crap. Come over here with spy camera vehicles and everything else. Got somebody to hack my phone, steal something out of my phone, and then when they listened to it, it scared them so bad, they came back, and I wouldn't let them put it back. I knew what they were trying to do. I wouldn't let them put it back in my phone for a week because I wanted them to be in torture and torment for a week. Well, these clowns on the other side did the same damn thing. They took the most valuable thing I ever wrote and made, something that you needed to live. So-called calling himself getting revenge. One day I want you to ask him, revenge for what? What did he do to you? Oh, he's making everything go bad for us. Show you how crazy they are. He's making everything go bad for you, right? Well, how is he doing that? He's just making everything go bad for us. How is he making things go bad? What is he doing to make things bad for you? Okay? Is he pulling a lever somewhere? Is he pushing a button? Is he saying something? What is he doing to make things bad? He's not doing any of that. He never moves out the driveway. He never says it. He never mentions our name to anyone. So how the hell is he making things bad for you? Karma's making it bad for them with their witchcraft believing ass. You might as well believe in Santa Claus. I heard everything that they said. I just ignored it because I ain't nosy like them. Gonna bring one of them Santeria women over here with this hocus pocus ass crap. It's garbage. It's garbage. Like voodoo. It's garbage. Alright? It's garbage like fortune telling. And to try to save face because I was smashing it up. She gonna say, I try to tell them, most of Santeria is psychic. Trying to shift over. Oh, first you was witchcraft. Oh, now it's psychic, right? And you're gonna keep on for whatever the hell your victims believe. Like a palm reader. Do you know what the trick to fortune telling? Do you know what the trick is? Everybody got different shaped fingernails. And your fingernails is like your astrology sign. It tells you what your character. Some people have round fingernails. Some people have square fingernails. Some people have oval fingernails. Some people have fingernails that are round at the top and square at the bottom. These are all different kinds of people. And when they take your hand, they look at your fingernail. Then they'll ask you when you were born. Once you tell somebody when you're born, they know if you are Gemini, Scorpio, Leo, or what gives them a whole lot of information about you. Now you're sitting there wondering like a magic trick, how do they know everything about me? Everything she says is true. Hell yeah. It's true about everybody that was born when you were born. And you just told her your birthday, stupid. It's a magic trick. Like a magician. Snake oil. Medicine man crap. Remember, if you go to a primitive tribe with a book of matches, they'll think you a god. They've never seen a book of matches before. They'll think he makes fire from his hand. That's how dumb they are. All right? Tired of people breaking the rule. That's what this note is about. I only have one rule. I don't got a bunch of laws, a bunch of rules, a bunch of religious crap, nothing. One rule, the golden rule. Do unto others as you would have them do unto you. Treat people like you want to be treated. It's the only thing I live by. All those who love me for that one fact. It's the only thing I did. It's the only thing I did to have all these people on my side. When you break that rule, you get the flip side. I'm going to do you like you did me. Everyone is. When you break the golden rule, it has a punishment built in. If you don't do them like you want them to do you, they're going to do you like you did them. And that's what I'm doing right now. I'm finna cause them all the hell and torment that they caused me. I can't use my phone. I don't have no privacy. Everything that they took from me, I'm finna take from them. House and home and all. I can't live at my house in peace. You're not gonna live at yours. I'm saying, let me bounce back across the street to Alberto and them. How do you like it? I bring the Crips over here and we post up in the yard and just look at them and talk about them all day, every day. They'll think they finna get robbed. See what I mean about people doing things to me they don't want me to do to them? They don't want me to have me and my friends sitting over here looking in their damn yard, talking about them all damn day. I think that old man's crazy. He keeps playing that old out-of-tune piano all damn day. I think that man's got a problem, this and that. He says the same old thing every day. I think he has Alzheimer's. He can't even remember what he did yesterday. On and on and on. How would they like that? And we talk loud enough for them to hear. How would these people like we sit here and talk about how greedy they is all day? Ooh, they show is fat. Man, look at all that food. How many people are in there? That's enough food for an army. How would they like it if I did to them what they did? If I sit there and film their diaper butts and film their big bellies and film how much they eat all damn day. Every time they move, whip out my camera. Every time they order something on the phone, hack their phone. How would they like that? How would this clown like it if I throw some mistletoe in his trees? If I throw some crabgrass in his yard? If I spray his bushes with poison? How would they like it if every time they turn on their damn phone, it froze up? How would they like it if I went around town telling everybody their business? Everybody I know, their business. Just run around like that's my job. I don't have a job, so I just run around gossiping all the time. I just sit in my yard gossiping all day. What if I decide to take revenge on them for everything they done to me? You know how much stuff these people stole off my patio? And they sit there and smile and look me in the face like they ain't did nothing. Like I'm supposed to be their friend. After all these things. Oh, let's don't forget this. How they call people, all three people. Yuri and them, Paul and them, Alberto and them. They all call people from far and wide telling them about my talent and what I have because they don't have nothing that would even make these people come visit them. So they use me. And these people come far too. Didn't ask me if I was ready, if I want to make a deal with them up till what kind of deal am I doing with them. Then don't even ask me nothing. What I'm trying to do, what I need help with. Don't ask me nothing. Act like they my agents. They're going to tell them everything. We know all about them. Don't even know my full name. Don't know nothing about me. What I've done, what I haven't done, what I've written, what I've studied, my education, nothing about me. My own mom don't know me, so I know they don't. So, and then these people come with a checkbook to get in on this great discovery. And just like they talked them into it, they talk them out of it without saying one word to me. They talk the people into coming way down here and then talk them out of making a deal without ever talking to me at all. None of these people have ever even said hello to me. One guy came with $500,000. This guy came with $500,000. One guy came with $2 million. And what did they do? Talk all this make-believe garbage they made up in their own mind and told the dude I didn't want to make a deal with him. Didn't ask me nothing. So, you know how many deals these people done blew for me? It's over $5 million heading toward $10 million worth of deals they blew for me. But they're going to tell you we tried to help him. He turned everybody down. That's why I'm making this note. Ask them when he turned them down, what did he say? Because they're going to have to tell you we never even talked to him. How can somebody turn someone down that you never even talked to him? You never open your mouth and said hello or nothing. How could he turn you down? And then they're running around telling everybody he doesn't want to make a deal with anybody. None of them have ever talked to me one time, offered me crap. He's got these crazy fools trying to play agent, making people waste their time, causing me a bad rep in the industry and out there in the real world with their stupid silliness. Now I had enough. That's why I'm putting you on them. That's why I'm putting the ones on them. I'm killing their whole game right now. Everything they're saying, I'm killing it. All their lies, everything they're telling everybody they turn to will hear this. I'm killing it all now. Told them to stop, they wouldn't stop, so I'm stopping it. But I'm not through yet. I'm not even close to through. They've cost me money. They've cost me time. They've caused me pain and suffering. But most of all, they almost cost you your life. Because if this stuff have helped you at all, I almost didn't do it or get it done because of them. You wouldn't have never had no samples of my Optimind. You wouldn't have had no mental notes. You wouldn't even seen my videos. Because they did everything in the world to screw me up. But we weren't trying to. What difference does that make? Oh, and don't forget that. Now that everyone's in their crap, oh, we're sorry, I didn't know. Lie, 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 lie. First of all, let's deal with the sorry. Let me hit you in your head with a hammer and tell you I'm sorry and see if the hole close up. Sorry don't mean nothing to me but bad breath. I don't feel anything when you say it. We didn't know. The only man walking around in America in gold suit every day, gold shoes and a gold hat. You can't miss him, but we didn't know. The talk of the town for 20 years straight, but we didn't know. Lie, 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 lie. We didn't care. We thought he'll never go anywhere or do anything. We thought he was crazy. We thought this, we thought that. Newsflash, that crap you doing is not thinking. Someone lied to you. It's memory playback of something someone told you. That is not thinking. You only repeating what you were told. That's not thinking. You don't even know what thinking is. Quit using words that you don't know what they mean. Like love and respect and all the rest of them. They have no meaning, like fucking shit. They have no meaning. They mean whatever the user wants it to mean. I'm mad. This is taking way too long. So anyone sabotaging me or interfering is about to get the death wish. Because time is something I don't have any more of. can't sleep at night, can't work during the day, got 8 phones, can't use them because every time I turn one on, I hear somebody say, I got it, I got it. All I need is this IP address. It's a shame to kill someone about an IP address. But I swear to God, there's been moments that if it was a gun in my hand, I'd kill them. Why? Because there's been a moment when all of them got guns, they were sitting there talking about shooting me, and they think I'm going to overlook that and let that go. That this bitch had a gun, talking about she feel like shooting me right now. I should have killed her ass right then, and all her children too. Because they think they're badasses, but one of them's my friend. What do? Friend or not, a person will kill you about their mom. So I'll have to kill him if I have to kill him. It's that simple. And to get down to that, everybody's somebody's child or parent. Remember that when you're getting in a confrontation with them, that you're not just getting in a confrontation with them. I have a whole army of children, and all of them are hitters. You mess with me, you're just dead. You don't even know who killed you. I done got a weenie in the bunch, not even the girls. And so they want to blame the fact everyone hates them on this whole thing. Let me tell you why everyone really hates them, and they're trying to use me as a scapegoat. They've been bullies all their life. And when you get old, you can't be a bully no more, and everyone hates you because you were a bully all your life. See, they were big and they were bad and they wanted to be white, and they didn't even like their own kind. And all that shit's coming back to hunting. Don't have no friends. I hate you. You used to pick on me. I don't like you. You the white man's lapdog. You guys always thought you were better than us. You didn't even like your own people. Well, none of your own people don't like you. That kind of stuff. But they're going to blame it on me, though, in this incident. They did it to them damn self. I've done nothing to these people. I didn't even want to know their names. I never asked them their names. I didn't care what they did. And like I said in other notes, people are smuggling illegal aliens. They had marijuana growing. They had crystal meth. They were doing everybody on the street is doing something, okay? I act like I don't see it all. Why can't they do me the same way? I let them have their business. I got people in the witness protection program in my neighborhood. If I was to expose them, they'd die. If I did to them what these people doing to me, these people's life will be in danger. And that's what they're doing to me. They're putting my kids' future in danger when they mess with my pockets by exposing something that I got as a surprise. See, surprise means money. The opposite of surprise is something that everybody knows about and it's no big deal. It ain't worth crap. Because they want to run around and act like they know something nobody else knows. I know something you don't know. You know how to get just what you're getting right now. So how's that working out for you? I'm not finished though. I am not even close to being finished. This neighborhood is going to try to tell you we all love him. Let me tell you who loves me. The children love me. The young people love me. They know what I'm about. They know what I'm saying. The old ones don't know what I'm about. They don't know what I'm saying. They're just hearing something and going on the gossip. I can't even explain what just happened on both sides of the street. My jaw would lock up if I tried. So I'm not going to say anything. I don't even see how I could continue because it completely snatched my mind away because I was mad. And what I saw is the opposite of being mad. That's all I can tell you. So you can't have both emotions at the same time. I can't continue to complain and chew about all these things that have been done to me when I just saw something that causes me to glow. And it's like the opposite of everything I'm going through. See, Everyone is going around trying to pretend there's something not, fluff themselves up off of my fame, off of my thing that I got going because they got nothing going, right? And no one's being real, their true self. You know, they're standing behind their friend trying to cut off half of their body so no one knows how fat they are. Someone just came and exposed themselves to me. Like, hey, this is me, the real me, all me. This is me. Because I guess they were wondering what I would think about it because I've never really, you know. It's like if someone that was to see me without this hairpiece on. You know, would they still feel the same about me? Because all the guys are hating. Well, if he didn't have that hair on, he'd be just like the rest of us. Oh, no good, washed up fucks. No, I won't be. I could never be that. I could never be that what you is. You couldn't walk in one of my toe tracks. Quit comparing yourself to me. You got old, I didn't. That's the way it goes. Here's a clue. If you don't see me doing something, I don't like it. And I'm not going to like it when you do it. All of you remember that. If you don't see me doing it, I'm not with it. If I'm not eating it, I'm not for eating it. If I'm not doing it, I'm not for doing it. If I don't say it, I'm not for saying it. Don't sit around whispering and gossiping. Okay? I'm not nosy. I don't care what other people are doing. Only when we're doing something together. Let me show you how to adjust your life right now in this note. So that it isn't just about my anger. It's about what the notes are about. It's to help you get your sanity back. Here's a formula for adjusting your relationships in your life. Don't deal with anybody except at the X. The X is what you and them have in common. All right? What you cross, like the thing that you both like doing. That's what you talk to them about. Never talk about nothing else. Never go to them because you're going to lose them. Because they're not interested in what you're interested in all the way around. Keep it right there at the cross. If you and them have both like a particular television show, never try to deal with them on their personal life, their job, or any other issue. Only keep it to that television show, or you're going to end up in an argument. There's enough people in the world where you don't have to deal with the same person about everything all day long. That's what's wrong with all your relationships. You would want people around you to be interested in what you're interested when you're interested in it. That's not going to happen. Now, if you got a common thing that you both like, football, you can get together during the game and you'll be friends for life. You go to talking about something else that you're into and they're not, that could be a problem. So if you want to adjust your life, only deal with people where you are in full agreement with them, where y'all are so-called on the same page. Do not even talk to them about anything else. Go talk to someone else who's interested in that. There's enough people for you to get around and do what you got to do. Just like I'm telling you. You will stop having conflicts with people if you quit having confrontational conversations. Things where you got a difference of opinion or point of view. Why would you even be around someone like that or attempt to talk to someone like that? You should be talking to people who agree and see and feel like you. But you like fighting? You like arguing? Because there are those who are sick like that, who do. Let me tell you about women and how sick they are. If you won't talk to her, if you ignore her, she'll pick a fight with you because you're going to talk to her. If you won't make love to her, you won't hug her, she'll pick a fight and make you hit her because you're going to touch her. Do you understand how sick they are? You're going to do it one way or another. Well, it's a lot of sicknesses in this world that's not just contained to women. And you see me sitting here charting them all. Now, the don't knows who have all these problems are riding up and down the street causing problems. This note is also to shut them down. They don't know I have a hit song and a whole chapter of my book called Talk to Yourself. They don't know that I explain to the world that you must talk to yourself because you don't listen to anyone else. Oh, while I'm talking about the neighborhood, let me talk about my street and other people and how they're behaving. This is a quiet little street. Everyone who's been living here forever, we know. You can hear a pin drop at night. We telling the cats to shut up and quit crying because it's so quiet it sounds like a real baby crying somewhere. And everybody can hear that one cat. That's how quiet it is. Now we got all these people racing through here with motors and big trucks and buses. This is not the bus route. They took the city bus off of this route. There ain't been a bus come down the street since. Now all the school buses come down the street. All the construction trucks going. This isn't Grogan. This isn't Wardrobe. This isn't the direct route to the welfare office, social services. None of these people in these city trucks coming down the street. They're coming down the street for one reason, cause I'm here. Every last one of them. Neighbors aren't stupid. They can see, hey, there's a lot of traffic. They're thinking, hey, the neighborhood's growing, pick it up. No. Wherever I go, this phenomena follows me. When I go to Alexander and Oleander, it's a ghost town over there right now. If I was to go over there, it becomes Graham Central Station. People looking out for me. Feel me what I'm saying? That lie that vampires tell. I'm going to tell you, it's two catchphrases for vampires. All right? That looking out for you lie as an excuse for just looking and feeding off you with their eyeballs. And this is how they justify it, as curiosity. I never seen that before. I never heard of that before. Like that's their cover for being a vampire. They're sitting there feeding on you, and that's how you can tell that they're vampires, because they'll use this sentence. I never, like that justifies them looking. There is no justification for their vampirism. They want to call it exploration. We're explorers. We're curiosity seekers. We're interested. No, you're a damn vampire. All right, that's the same lie they've used over the years. When they dug up my relative's grave and put them and stole their jewelry, broke into their tomb, stole their body, took their jewelry, sold the jewelry, and put their body on display and started charging tickets to see my relative. Do you know what a person would do to somebody if they did that to their grandmother or grandparent? But they can't see what's wrong with what they're doing. That's how I know they're mindless. And yes, I'm talking about that Egyptian exhibit in New York. A pyramid is a tomb. It's someone's grave. Someone's real ancestor, relative. And I'm going to say it again. If I go to the graveyard and dig up your grandmother and take her to the park and put her on a bench and take her jewelry and sell it and start selling tickets, then you crazy fools will understand what you so insane you don't even know you crazy. You think, what did I do? What did I do? I didn't do nothing. I didn't do anything. I didn't do nothing. You so dumb, you probably believe that crap. But back to the neighborhood and the things they've done. Just doing things because they found out it irritate me. I tell them, look at the street, it's cracking up. Look at your driveway, can't you see the cracks? Look at your walls. What do you think that is? Everything's shattering. When an earthquake hit, it's not going to shake you up. Everything's going to turn into crumbs and you're going to be standing in the ocean. Quiet down. You know what clowns do when I tell them that? They come by in their loudest motorcycles and motors like, fuck him. The next fat person, the next big mouth person, the next undercover pedophile, the next one of you clowns who come by here, you're going to get the business. I'm going to take pictures of you, your license plate in your car, and I'm going to come find you at your house. I'm going to start riding by your house until I get you. Believe this. And I'm going to send people to ride by your house. See, they come over here and do this and then run home. Don't know I know where all of them live. I'm upset for a lot of reasons, and they're not making it easier. Oh, he doesn't like people making noise when he's trying to do this. Let's go make some noise. And all the time where they were doing it, I was hanging them. I was giving them more rope to hang themselves. They say, hey, let's make some noise in the background where everybody know we were there. And then I'll tell the people listening, if anyone ever tells you that's them in the background, hang their ass. Because they're saboteurs who are trying to screw you and me up, go bad on them. Because I'm telling you, they slam doors, make their dogs bark, even use their children. And you know the rule with children. Anybody who uses a child to do evil or dirt, it's the death penalty. That means if you got a baby and a baby Buzzy and you using that baby to shoplift, you should be killed. Anyone who uses a child for anything like Nino Brown, if you hold a baby up in front of you to keep people from shooting you, you's a coward and you deserve to die. Anyone using children for anything deserve to die. And these people would use their children in their scheme. Make some noise. Irritate him. Go do this. They put their child in harm's way when they did that. Now my enemies are their children's enemies. Good damn work. Good damn job of parenting. You're a real great parent. You got the whole world hating your child now. You're a really great parent. And you still see them. See, they doing it now. For the simple fact that who talks that damn loud when a person's only 2 feet away from them? Oh, and remember the tattoo on everybody back in the dream? Fuck them. Listen closely. How many times they say it and what they say. Listen carefully. You can hear them right now. Right now. Listen. You wouldn't believe how far I am away from their door and them. I'm talking loud because I have to holler over trucks and traffic. And I wanted them to hear me. What's their excuse? I'm done. And all that. I'm going to tell you like Malcolm X told that white lady in the movie when she came up and said, what can I, as a white person, do to help your movement? And he turned to her and told her nothing. And she was all butthurt. Well, I'm going to tell you the same thing. All these volunteers that are screwing me up and act like I'm supposed to love it. Listen, I don't want to dance with a person that don't have any rhythm. I don't care how nice a person they are. I don't want them stepping all on my corns and toes. Sorry. You want to help, but you're clumsy and awkward, and you helping me will just botch the job. You know, a person can want to help you paint your house, don't know nothing about paint, and is clumsy and have two left hands. And it will take you a month to paint your house because they helped you. That's how this help is. This help has done me no good at all. It's done nothing but screw me up, but they're trying to help me, right? I wish they would quit fucking trying. Really, I do. Because it has cost me 3 months. Something that shouldn't have took 3 weeks trying to avoid and sneak around them. I had to go way across the street down the park to turn on my phone. I'm not living like that no more. The punishment is built into crime. Should have thought about whatever you're thinking about when you did it. Never do anything to anyone you don't want done to you. Because that's a sign that you knew it was wrong if you don't want it done to you. You knew it was wrong when you were doing it. If you don't want them to do it back to you, you knew it was wrong. That's premeditated. There's no excuse and there's no pass for that. There's only punishment. I don't believe in restitution. I don't believe in doing something else to make up for something you did. You can't hit me in my eye and give me $50 and my eye's going to be all right. Restitution my ass. There's nothing you can do to undo something you do. I'm sorry. Here's some money. None of that. That's the way of a crazy world and crazy people. I'm going to run over you and break both your legs, but I'm going to write you a check, though. Another thing they're guilty of. See, we all know who everybody is. We all know what's going on. But that's not the script. The script is, here's how we're going to act. Here's what we're going to act like and do regardless of what we know. These people is about to blow it for everybody on their team. They're about to expose and give everybody a team that they're just like the person that he's talking about. We're the same damn thing. When I left them out on purpose because I only needed one example, I didn't have to put the world on blast. But you know what they want to do? I want to show we got the same powers they got. And we can do the same thing they do. That keeping up with the Joneses is the reason they wanted to be white in the first place. I want to be like somebody else. They always want to be white. They always want to be black. They always want to be everything but what they are. That's someone who is nothing. If you want to be something, that means you must be nothing. If you want to be anything, that means that you are no thing. Because if you're already something, you don't want to be something else. The only one who wants to be something is something that is nothing. And they're giving themselves away. They're giving their own kind is going to kill them for exposing them. And they think they're the leaders of their kind. We're running stuff. You know, for real. They think they're the mob bosses and the gang leaders and the OG. They're a bunch of washed up jokes. Nobody don't give a damn if they die. No one cares. In their mind, they're all built up as this big person. I'm as big as they come. And I walk down to the ground, dress down to the ground, humble, eat simple food, say simple things, and do simple things all day like breathe in, breathe out. And these nothings about nothing, can't do nothing, have nothing, or walk around wearing their whole jewelry box, trying to their appearance isn't good enough, so they're going to try to get some clothes to make them look better. And that's not good enough, so I'm going to get a car and get inside of it and try to make myself, man, a real person that's really something is beautiful, butt naked. Butt naked in the raw without clothes, nor car, nor jewelry. Listen. Did you hear it? Exhibit A. This is why they all fall victim to this one move and strategy. It's been used decade after decade. Just imagine them with their clothes off with their ill-formed ass. And it takes all their power away no matter how much money they got or how many buildings they own. Because without the clothes and cars and houses, they're oogly. They ain't nothing. They're repulsive. That's why they give you that trick. Imagine them with their clothes off. Because they be acting like Mr. Big Boss. But butt naked, you look like something weird. You're not scary at all. You some kind of joke. Look at his butt. Is that a butt? Or a bump? Anyway. The reason I brought it up, Jedi mind tricks trying to make me go urinate and do all this here, the same thing, man. More nails in the damn coffin. Everything they do just makes me do worse things. We can play tit for tat till they're dead. Because they've already threatened my life and then gonna try to switch sides and act like we're right behind him. We're his #1 fans. You can't do that after you already threatened to kill someone. You ain't gonna never be cool again. I done plotted revenge on you 100 times and I done thought about killing you a dozen. But we're cool though. I wanna be your friend. Kiss my ass. I don't need no friends like that. Once you threaten me, I'm watching you from then on, because if you draw on me, I'm gonna shoot you first. From then on, for life or death. I keep mentioning them trying to take revenge. Let me explain that a little bit, what they're trying to take revenge for. They tried to pull some underhanded crap on me and I was smarter than them and made them look stupid. And they call themselves taking revenge on me for making them look stupid. Now listen to that. They were trying to do something to me and I foiled them. How you going to take revenge on me because you were trying to take revenge on me and I beat you? See how crazy they are? Ask them, what did he actually do to you? What did he do? What did he say? Well, he didn't say anything to us. He didn't do anything to us. He doesn't even really look at us. Well, what the hell are you talking about? He made you look like a fool. You made yourself look like a fool. You can't only make a rock look like a rock. I don't care what you do. You can paint it. It's still a rock. The only thing you can make look like a fool is a fool. So, we're heading near an hour of something that was supposed to be a quick personal note to stop the crap on my street so I can finish, go back to work and finish. I hate that I have to even go to this measure. We've had this house for 40 years. I can't even have peace at my own place I've been for 40 years. I'm not even safe here. I have to put everything on chains and locks and keys from my neighbors. They stole all the flowers off the bush. Every flower in this neighborhood came from our yard. Their flowers are flourishing everywhere. These are all our flowers. Our flowers are sprayed with some poison and dying. You won't see a flower over here that we didn't have in this yard. We don't even have the pink ones no more. They got flowers we don't even have anymore. Thieves, vampires, and greedy dogs. I can't even eat without them looking in my mouth. Have you ever tried to eat with your dog sitting there looking in your mouth? You just fed him and he's sitting there. And they think it's cool. I just want to smell what he's eating. These are some sick puppies, I'm telling you. Really sick. But that's not my problem. Keep your mental problems to yourself. That's what you do. You don't share them. That's how they spread. By mouth. I have to calm down. The people waiting to pick me up are getting scared. They're waiting for my mood to change. I gotta drop this. This has been a message from the Self-Preservation Society, the SPS. I didn't get to everyone in the neighborhood. This is 8th Street between V and W. I will tear them all down and put that park back if they keep making me mad. I will buy all their mortgages and put these people out this damn neighborhood. Seriously, I will. After being here a lifetime, I will make them all move if they continue with this crap. Because people's lives are at stake. They don't get a vote on whether I get to do this or not. this is more important than their life. So I'll take their life from them. The needs of the many outweigh the needs of the few. And them talking about we didn't know what he was doing. Ignorance of the law is no excuse. So have a nice day. Sage, save yourself.